Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, hit the honorableearners.com, grab your CMOS Gold. More than anything, this is what I want everybody to do. I want for everybody to really understand that I appreciate the support. I do. I honor it to the fullest, man. Some time ago, when I was really, getting my head together and coming away from negativity, I would often, from time to time, ask Allah to give me like a direction to go into with my change. Like, give me a direction. And I had thought I had a direction. I had a plan, but the plan didn't work out too well. The school system, they don't have enough money to help people that work for them. You see what I'm saying? So of course they're not going to help your program help their children, see? Because it's not all about money when you're working for the schools. It's all about the money they can give your program for your program can help the children when you come there, your workshops or whatever the case may be. And I just felt like I had to step it up, you know what I'm saying? I had to go a little bit more harder. So I started actually selling my workshop to the schools for a time being also. But more than anything, I'm here and able to express myself in an honorable way. And when I hear guys like Rayful Edmonds getting denied to come home, I smile, but let's not smile too hard because it actually wasn't him. It was his co-defendants. They put in, get me out of here. The judge was like, went off on them, on the district attorney for even putting the motion in, or however they done it. Because usually people, let me slow up. Usually it has to be a motion put in. You can't just go in front of this judge and just be like, hey, I want to say something, about my freedom. They don't have that. If that was the case, people would be in a corner every day. You have co-killers, man, in a corner like this. Your Honor, please let me out. They might not be telling, but they just want to come home from jail. So everybody's going to put that request in. So, we got to understand, man. It's like a request being put in when a jail was locked down and they ask them who want to go to the nurse office, man, or who want to get their blood pressure checked. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. Now, what I want for y'all to understand is that the reason behind these judges not going along with the government pleas, because they're recommending this. Usually when the government recommend anything or co-sign anything, they rocking with it. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a stand-up man and the government can also, rock with you. It could be something like your judge your lawyer would be like, Your Honor, my client wishes to go for the Terry United States versus Terry case. In this case, my client was just like how Terry and them in a vehicle sitting in the truck. Cops pull up. Yeah, they see vehicles, but they never had a car to go at my clients. Boom, this should be a motion to quash. The government can say, I agree with that in reference to law. But to have the government make recommendations, man, it's kind of strange, That's kind of weird. That's like the devil helping out God. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious thing, man. It's like kind of strange for you to ever hear that. When you hear that, it make me want to go into a hole and hide because I think something's coming after that. Like, is it a fireball coming? Because ain't no way they're gonna co-sign King Earner or anybody else, huh? They're not gonna do none of that. So at the end of the day, I sit back and watch for it to unfold, and I'm telling y'all, a lot of these dudes are going to be getting played by these judges because these judges are not going to allow these individuals just to come home because the government recommended. And the sad part about it is, I'm pretty sure the government is looking at it, like the judges and stuff, is starting to look at it like, oh, what are y'all bringing into my courtroom here? You're kind of changing the law yourself. You're going above the law. And that's the problem. And this is what I want the youth to understand. When you get power, you cannot take control. You see, everybody has power. I have power to do a lot of things right now that are positive. All my power to do things negative have all failed. So I don't even go that way. After going back and forth to jail, it's like, that's a failure. You're not going to catch me going that in. So now it's based off of positivity. I can make a call, It's just not it's not a thing that a lot of people relate to that come from the streets because they're not used to being able to get in the door nowhere. But so far, 2 of the co-defendants shot down. He's 9 times out of 10 gonna get shot down. Once you get life, you get life. There's no reason for them to make his life different because he's been in jail majority of his life. So for him to say, well, I think I will be productive in society, pause. You've been in jail this long. And from what I'm understanding, he's like not even in jail. So the leniency he's getting, the support from the government lets me know that they do things for him still. And let's be frank, the man just stopped cooperating in 2014. It's 2020. That boy was still telling not too long ago. So he done all this cooperation for what? I tell you what, it's called 3-way cooperation. And at the end of the day, what he do is he tell on things to get people home. How you think his mammy got home? Huh? Because of him flipping. Once they had his mother, he gave up anything, just like any of you kittens would. Because if they got my mother and my mother participated like this, I would pay. Would it happen? How they'll know that my mother was involved? Because I'll give up everything and I'll go to court with a public defender and I'll get the best of the best to get her out of there or get the lenient time as possible. It's not tell, son, and then mommy goes. That's not a pat. And you know what? I had to because at the end of the day, his honor is snatched. I don't want to hear about him no more. It's over with for that kitten. Let him stay in that hole and rot. Because you know why? He deserved to stay in that hole and rot. I'm King Ernie from the Honor Your Life campaign, lasting for all. No more conversation about this kitten, please. His honor is snatched. Live and direct.